Hey guys, MJ here. I know I said I'd only upload about 2 or 3 uploads a week, but this won't count because I mean, tragedy. It was a tragedy, and I don't know why. I just felt compelled that I needed to speak my mind about this. But I'm talking, of course, about the bombings, the suicide bombings that happened earlier today in Brussels. Um, for those of you who were not informed of this, or maybe you didn't know the full details, about 4 o'clock this morning, U.S. Eastern Standard Time, or 7 o'clock GMT, there were 3 different bombings in Brussels, the capital of Belgium. Now, we don't know why they're doing this, but a lot of people, including myself, believe that this was because the they captured the man who orchestrated the terrorist attacks in Paris a couple weeks prior. So that might be the motive, but we're not. No one is sure yet. I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm not working in a court, with anyone about this. But I just think it's really kind of sickening, really, that one person can get captured, not even killed, captured, because he killed over 100 people, and then they can decide the people, whoever are behind this. It looks like it's Islamic State, probably is Islamic State, but innocent until proven guilty. The people who are behind this think, if we are correct in our assumptions, everybody assuming that is Islamic State, that because one man is captured for the deaths of 100 and something people, that they can go and kill 20 something more people and make that that's not retribution. That's just more terrorism. When you answer a capture with terrorism, you're just creating more of a problem than there was in the first place. And it's really the problem with extremists, is because not only do they go and they kill people, but they also make themselves and the religion they're representing look bad. Now, I know a lot of people, a lot of the older generation, unfortunately some of my generation, when they look at headlines like this, they think, oh man, all the Muslims are doing this nowadays. I bet it was one of them towel-head Muhammad. But yes, they happen to be Islamic, but they were extreme. They were extremists, and there's a fine, very huge difference between an extremist and a normal person in any religion. Take, for example, radical Christians versus actual Christians. The actual Christians go to church, they do good for the world, they practice their beliefs, and they usually are very accepting of the world. And we don't, I say we, but some people do. We don't try to push our beliefs. Like, if you want to hear about them, in my personal opinion, I'll tell you about what my beliefs, but I won't shove it down your throat. I won't force anything on you. But there are some Christians, Westboro, that they think it's fair to just completely shut down protests because of, or just shut down funerals because of a man's sexuality, or it's not okay. Just the moral of this story is, nobody likes extremists, especially in tensions of religion where tensions are already high between us all, which makes no sense, because we're supposed to be promoting peace and stuff like that. But people think it's okay to just tear each other apart because we believe in a different thing. But we won't know who is right until we're dead. That's the bottom line. I mean, my personal faith and your personal faith can be completely different, but we're both humans. We're both fighting basically for the same thing. We're not even fighting at this point. We're just trying to survive and make it to a natural death, or however we were meant to die. But God, that turned really morbid. I'm sorry, but that's kind of how life is, So, I mean, yeah. To sum up, extremists have once again ruined everything, and now there's going to be more bigotry. And unfortunately, more people had to die as well. I should have said that first because, order of importance. And that really just bothers me, that more innocent people had to die with families and their own values of themselves and their own personal conquests. They had to die just because someone else was captured, someone else's personal agenda.